Hello, this is Lyrelion, and welcome back once again to All the Mods 9 here at Hack the Planet. Today I'm going to discuss how to set up infusion pylons and potion filters using the Pylons mod. We are here at my tower, at my potion crafting area. So, a couple things you need in order to do infusion pylons. You need the pylons themselves, and you're going to need potion filters for each effect that you want to place on yourself. If you look here, you can see that I'm running a couple of pylons here, so I've got a number of effects that just are permanently on me without having to drink potions. So the infusion pylons, the ingredients to make these are actually fairly easy to acquire once you're able to access the nether. So you just need some polished blackstone, iron bars, quartz slabs, emeralds. For the filters, you'll need some terracotta and some glass and some dyes, because you need cyan terracotta and you'll just need some raw green dye. But nothing too hard to acquire. So the way it works is the potion filter, you start with an empty potion filter, and you have to have a potion effect on you with a minimum duration of 60 seconds. Anything shorter than that, it just won't copy into the filter. So if you're trying to put a buff on yourself that has a shorter duration, you need to find a way to extend it. And there's a number of ways to do that. But for instance, I'm just going to show you how this works with these potions of night vision that have a 16-minute duration. So we're going to drink the potion, and then we're going to right click with the filter. And as you can see, it put the 16 minutes worth of credit towards that filter there. So now it is activated. Once you have an activated filter, you can just place that into one of your infusion pylons. And if you ever want to clear out a filter, you just craft it by itself, and now you have an empty filter again. I already have a night vision filter, so I don't need that one. So you can use potions, obviously, but there are other things that count as potions that you might not think of. And one of the best ways is actually Corel scrolls. Corel scrolls last for 15 minutes, so they give you a pretty good duration towards the filter, which takes a total of 3,600 seconds worth of effect in order to fill a filter. So when you're getting it 15 minutes at a time, that actually will get you there pretty quick. Other things you might not think of as potions are some of the Iron Scrolls buffs. There are foods that give you potion effects. Some of the familiars from occultism give you potion effects. Anything that the game considers a potion effect will count. Now, once you have the filter and you place them into the pylons, this one is turned off right now. We're going to turn them on here in a second. But you can see I've got 9 different potion filters in here. You can have as many infusion pylons as you want. Be aware that it will create some lag if you have too many active. I am going to go ahead and turn most of these on for now, just to show you, but typically you don't want to be running a dozen different pylons at once. There's also certain combinations you do not want to run at the same time. This right here, this Heartstop and Abyssal Shroud. If you put Heartstop with Evasion or Interphasing, you are going to be in for a bad time. It's going to teleport you randomly every 2 seconds, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I highly recommend not doing that. But as you can see, once I turned all those pylons on, you can see all these different effects that I just have on my. You can see the lag as well, but you can see all the effects that I've placed on myself that are just continuously active. You'll also see that I've got some pretty good speed buffs from that because I've got multiple things boosting my speed. Now typically, like I said, you don't want to have all of these on. It's just going to create lag. There's also a lot of redundant effects. So I'm going to turn off most of these again. I typically keep just a couple pylons running. Get these. Okay, so now I'm back to my normal status of just having these two. So like I mentioned, you want to find some way to extend the duration of the effects that you're putting on yourself. A couple ways you can do that. One, if you're using Iron's buffs as part of what you're trying to do, using the charge spell first actually will give you an increase to your magic power, which will extend the duration and the effect level of the things you're casting. If you're using potions, you might want to consider something like the Enchanted Potion Flask of extending time that increases duration of potions by 50%. You might also want to consider using a Wixie Familiar. Wixie Familiars increase the duration of potions. So that, and these effects will stack, so if you use a Wixie Familiar and an extending potion flask, that will actually give you more of an increase. You can also level up your Corail to Tombstone level and increase scroll duration here. So all of those will help boost the length of the effect that you put on yourself, which will make it easier to fill those filters up, or in some cases make it even possible to fill those filters up for those durations that are less than 60 seconds. But that is how to set up potion filters. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe.